coming down to hear me?
Don't worry about that, just go ahead, please.
The presiding officer isn't here, but we'll pretend the presiding officer is here. Good afternoon. News 12 quoted the presiding officer regarding transgender human rights as saying the law now protects gender. Thus, she implied the word gender includes 1, women and men in the dictionary definition, 2, people with an atypical gender identity, transgender people, and 3, people with an atypical gender expression, that is women who look and or behave a bit masculine, who may be or may not be lesbian, and men who look and or behave a bit feminine, who may be or may not be gay. Most people disagree with the interpretation. They include the county attorney. His ruling is attached to my speech. The Human Rights Commission, and most human rights organizations. Excuse me, can you settle down a little bit, please? It's very disturbing. But most important, transgender people who are trying to support their families and live in constant fear of being fired for being who God made them. At one time, the legal minds of New York City agreed with the presiding officer. However, they learned through judicial decisions in courts of law that gender is consistently ruled as the state of being a woman or a man only. And they amended their law, also attached to my speech, that's being distributed. A law containing a disagreement in interpretation is contrary to all legal principles and requires clarification. There's obvious disagreement in interpreting our law. Legal scholars tell us a law must not leave any doubt regarding its meaning and intent. Experience in the New York courts of law show the word gender alone in our law fails in saying what it is intended to mean. Our law has been proven in New York courts of law to fall short of including all 3 classes I mentioned above. Sir, presiding, he's not even here. Okay, case law has demonstrated the wording in our law is interpreted to mean women and men only. When a law can be interpreted in more than one way, it must not remain as it is and must be clarified. That's what the gender clarification law does. I urge you to pass it now, Mr. Nicolella. Thank you for all your activity during my talk.